everyone, it is me Kriselle and I am back here again today with another video, and happy new year to you all. I hope you all have had a lovely start to 2020. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a mini review of the Scribbles That Matter A5 dotted journal that I have here, and it is in the white color. It's a new year, which means new opportunities, which means an opportunity to try something new. So I chose a different brand of notebook for this year. It isn't too different from the Leuchtturm that I had last year, but there are some better features in here that I will tell you guys throughout the rest of the video. First feature is that it comes with 2 bookmarks. And what's really useful is that there is a center dot that shows you the exact center of the page, and if you follow along you will find the midway dashes along the side and the bottom. Pages are numbered and there are 200 pages. There is also a really beautiful doodle design in the back with an expansive pocket to store my personal favorite cards and receipts, or you could put your stickers in there. I really love that there's a special page in the back just for pen tests, and here you can see I've tested my most frequently used black pens. The ghosting is very minimal on this paper, so you could definitely build up a lot of marker, especially for someone who likes to do really big doodles. Then this paper would work quite well. Since this paper is 115 GSM, it does mean that it's thicker, and personally I find that it's not too thick and it's not too thin. It's just right. Yeah, it's just right. It's a slightly thicker version of printer paper, and it is very, very smooth. The paper is smooth, but it's not silky. Like, it doesn't have that texture that would make you fear using gel pens on it, if you know what I mean. Like in the Leuchtturm, I definitely felt that. Every single pen that I used would smudge. Compared to this paper, I don't see that as much. My fine liners do smudge because they just have that tendency to, but my brush pens and my other markers work really well on it. Here I'm just testing to see how my everyday KikK gel pen fits in the pen loop, and it's really snug, so that's nice to know that my key pen isn't going to get lost. And can we take the time to appreciate the beautiful embossed icons on the back of this journal? It's so cute, I love it. And if you're worried about the color of the paper, it is an ivory color, so it's not that close to pure white, it's also not that close to yellow. So it's right in between, can fit every person's needs, I would say. And if you're worried about the book laying flat, it does lay flat, but I'm showing you here that the pages stick up a little bit, especially when you start getting closer and closer to the middle. It's a little bit difficult, I don't know. I mean, in my opinion, it doesn't bother me too much, so you do have to press down just a little bit to keep the book flat. I struggled a lot to get a good shot of the paper texture, so I really hope you guys can see at least a little bit of what the paper kind of looks like up close. The Tombow dual brush pens perform really well on this paper. I don't think the paper texture affects at all the fraying of the tip. My pens work really well on this paper, so that's nice to know. And the color shows up really accurate as well. And the cover is a really nice leather. It's almost like a cushion. I don't know, it's so nice. I love the surface of this book. I actually couldn't stop touching it when I got it. And just so you know, it is vegan leather, so that's really nice too. And the elastic and pen loop on this journal are very strong material, so that's important to me. As you add things into the journal, it does tend to get a little bit thicker and bulky, so it's really nice to know that the elastic will pull through. Something I'd really like to mention that I haven't heard a lot of people say in their reviews of this journal is that using my Tombow dual brush pens in my Leuchtturm, the color would lay down very vibrant, which is a good thing. However, there was always just a little bit of splotchiness and I don't know, some missing areas in pigment with certain colors. The color would lay down sometimes too dark compared to the actual cap of the pen, and when I used it in this journal, the color just lays really flat and it seeps right into the paper and it looks like paint. The color becomes like just, I don't know, it looks very rich and it looks extremely accurate to the cap on the pen. So I feel like this journal, the paper just brings out the quality of my brush pens more. I don't know, it just looked richer and it looked better. So that's just something I wanted to point out. If you do own the Tombow dual brush pens and you're looking for a journal to purchase for this year, although this video is super duper late, so you probably have already bought it, but if you ever want to switch up your journal, this is something I would recommend, is the Scribbles That Matter, because it works really well with my brush pens and also all of the gel pens that I own too. Just thought that I'd mention the inspiration I got for my quote page and for the grid spacing page is from Amanda Rachel Lee, and the inspiration I got for my Year in Pixels is from StudyQuil. They are both amazing people here on YouTube that do bullet journaling and organization, so I really hope you guys do check them out. You probably already know who they are anyways, but they are amazing and that's where I got the inspiration for some of these spreads. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It is very late, but stick around, I have a lot more journaling videos coming soon. And once again, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in my next one. Bye!